Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 2 after a split in a very long episode, including conquering the watchtower in the north and of course regaining a little bit of peace there. We went back to Ymir with our friends at the delightful news that Rean's dad woke up.
Right.
He's still not better, but at least this is a step in the right direction. He just needs to take more rest, regain that stamina, and he will be right as Rean. And until then, Rean and the party will be more than happy to take care of Ymir's protection, and that is going pretty well. So now that we're back in Ymir, you know what's gonna happen, what we're gonna do. We have our boiling points, and of course an entire town that we can talk to, and maybe some new snowboarding difficulty levels. So that will be really cool as well.
Right.
So let's start looking at the map. What do we have? How many bonding events we have to choose from this time? Is that Claire and Celine? It is, isn't it? Alright, and that is Milliam. Oh, that's Milliam and Claire. Who did a picture? Oh, Sharon, of course. Sharon and Celine, okay. And Milliam and Claire, Alyssa, Toval, Gaius and Machias. Now Alyssa, definitely a pick. You know why? Because she's a love interest, so we need to keep her on top. Because I think at this point in the game, we're given more interest in Fee up until point, but that was more because Alyssa wasn't there. So from this point forward, Alyssa would be the top priority. If there's a bonding event with her, we are gonna pick her. So who are we gonna do with our other 2 points? I am really tempted to go with Milliam and Sharon's, but since you already had Claire, I don't think I want to put more points in that at this time. Toval was last time really nice, so I don't expect him to be. It cannot be only great things with Toval. So I feel like let's do Sharon, so we have another off-brand party member with some extra points. I said that we should do that with Toval as well at some point, at least one of his bonding events, and one of our own party members. You know what? Maybe I should pick Toval and Sharon, because like I said, just like with Sarah in the previous game, I want to have at least one bonding event done with them, so we do raise that interaction with them, just in case there's going to be some extra text in the future because we spent those time with them, and in the future we just cut them off, just like we did with Claire. We had Claire last time, so now we don't need to do that anymore. Milliam, she's part of our base pack, so she will come forward in another time as well. So I think the main part is that by the end of the day, we need to have at least a couple of bonding points with everyone in class 7, and one with everyone that isn't officially in the class. I think that's gonna be the reasoning I'm gonna hold to it. So for now, Sharon, Alyssa, Toval. So that means we're gonna talk to everyone, we're gonna do the snowboarding event, and if we have time left, maybe we're gonna watch one of the 3 bonding ones we are not going to pick. But let's get started. Alright, anybody here? Or is this gonna be... Oh, cool. Of course, that's my dad and mom. Oh, nothing of the ordinary has happened since that day, no. Although, as far as where Elise and Princess Elfin have been taken, I fear we're still none the wiser. Nothing good comes from impatience. All we can do is take things one step at a time. I suppose you're right, and on that note, you need to take your recovery one step at a time and get some sleep, huh? Sharon kindly volunteered to take over the housework for me. Thanks to her, I'm free to sit and talk with your father as much as I please. That being said, while I may be free of my usual duties for now, I have plenty of your father's to take on in his place. Oh, I don't doubt that. I can't imagine how exhausted you must be right now, Mom. Just try not to overdo it, okay? Oh, you're always so sweet, Rean, but don't you worry, I'm perfectly fine. For now, your father needs his rest, which means his usual work will fall on me for the time being. And don't you worry, Rean, I'm more than happy to do what I can. Yeah, with Sharon helping in the household and everyone else in the village as well, we'll be fine. Oh, hello, son. As you can see, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Take care of things in the village for me, will you? Of course, and you take care of yourself in the meantime, alright? Not just for your sake, but for everyone else's too. Every time I see you, I feel like you've grown. It does me good to know I rate the son as reliable as you. I won't let you down, Dad. Yeah, saying that, I'm pretty sure that means a lot to Rean, because he always doubts himself so much. Knowing that your parents are proud of you, it's so important. Ooh, is Sharon in the kitchen? It is. Means is it Sharon, by the way? Yes, it is. Alright. We'll skip that for now. Because I want to keep my bonding points until we saw all the ones that we aren't going to pick. So I don't have to reload too much in between. Okay, let's see how Bedeau is doing. Yeah, I'm relieved too. We owe the goddess our thanks. I don't know why, but every time I'm thinking of Bedeau, I'm also having a mental picture in my head of that Suikoden pirate captain of Suikoden, was it 3? 4? No, 4. It was 4. That was the Suikoden with all the ocean sailing and stuff like that. The lesser of the series. I really need to go through all of them as well. Too many games to play for me. Okay, that's this Emilium and Claire. Let's avoid them as well. Hey Kiki, I just thought of a really important job only we can do. Leave the repairs to the adults, dummy. You're gonna get in their way. Oh, I'm serious. This is a job Taylor made for us. We're gonna remake the snowman. See, look, no one has built the snowman yet. I knew it. You could at least say something. Snowmen are important, okay? They're like our village mascots and everything. He's not wrong, because it makes the village looks a lot more friendly. I want to help Mr. Bear and put Ymir back to normal, right down to the very last snowman. Since we built all the snowmen together last time, let's build them all together this time too, okay? Olaf is so sweet. He really is. He can be such a sissy sometimes. Takes more after his mom than his dad, that's for sure. Oh, Kiki, she is so harsh. It's unbelievable sometimes. Yeah, sitting together with our feet in the water. I wonder if this also means that everyone outside of the party regains their CP. I do love that. Let's have a check. I did wonder that. Is there... Okay, we do get to see all of them. Nope, only the ones that are randomly picked. Okay, so we definitely, when we get to Phoenix Inn, definitely have a soak in there as well. Oh, Sharon, that's embrace, binds foes and then beckons them to death. Oh, she's definitely gonna come with us to the next area. Binds prey, then slashes it, attack twice. Charges through foes, binding and cutting them, and delivers a cup of mid-battle tea to refresh body and mind. CP plus 50%? Oh, this has to be a very expensive one, because it's way too good. Healing for the 0.5%, 50%. Sharon, you're gonna be a permanent fixture. Alright. I'm so glad your dad finally woken up. Think you might invite him to the hot springs tonight for a little father-son bonding? Maybe not just yet. You should probably stay in bed until he gets a bit more of his strength back. Okay, yeah, probably a good idea. I'm sure he'd love it if you invited him at some point though. Honestly, I'd like to bring Dad and Fiona here when things settle down. Sure is cold this time of year. Cold is the worst for musicians too. It makes your fingers all numb and even messes with your instruments. Actual instruments or your instruments? At least I can take a dip in this foot bath for to warm myself up. Go for it, really. where is... There she is. Oh, I'm helping Lisa out with making medicine. I always lend a hand when I see someone in need. Sure, that's what you always say, but then you always end up getting distracted. Oh, you're so gonna regret saying that. Now you listen there, Rean. Still, I do appreciate her trying to help Dad out. Everyone's really been trying to pitch in for him. And that's because the entire village respects him. Oh, while you were away, a lot of villages helped me in gathering medicinal herbs, you know? It was only thanks to all those that Uncle Theo were able to regain consciousness as quickly as he did. I really can't thank them all enough for what they've done. Maybe they're helping me make medicine today too. I really do owe a lot to everyone here. Being in a chapel always takes me back to my Sunday school years. Those horrible, horrible years. At the moment, all we hold is a young children's class. I'm the teacher for it too. Oh, you are? Oh, that makes me so old. Yeah, it's over the strangest thing, isn't it? When you're young, school always seems to be so bad, so interrupting to your life. And when you're old, you think, wasn't that bad. It's gonna be for her the same way, I bet. Your father's condition has significantly improved. He's on the mend now. That's not to say he's completely in the clear. He still needs to rest to avoid making his condition worse again. As long as he does that, it should only be a matter of days before he's up and about again. I continue to be astounded by just how strong a man he is. Yeah, so do we. Oh. I'm still amazed at how just so quickly your father regained consciousness. As the priest who has been treating him, I couldn't be happier to see such a speedy recovery in my patient. Yeah, we're happy as well, but for different reasons. Hello Gaius, I'll be there with you as soon as you know it. Ah, congratulations on reuniting with yet more of your friends, Master Rean. Thanks to that, we now have 4 new guests staying here at the Phoenix Wing. I'm almost happy to have more. I'm sure it won't be long before many of you depart again, but I will serve you as the best as I can in the meantime. We're blessed to have been given so much good news one after another like this. Your efforts are certainly paying off, Master Rean. And I, for one, am looking forward to seeing what else you accomplish in the days to come. Thank you, Baggins. And of course, we cannot go by without having a little bit of an indoor boss session, because I think everyone will be here, meaning all of their SP will be regained. It's the easiest way to do it. It definitely is. Or is it random? I don't see TOEFL and such in here. Okay, so I'm guessing it's just a random selection of your friend list that's in there. How are we now? Yeah, everyone is maxed out beautifully. I should send something over to the mansion as a gift to celebrate Lord Theo's recovery. Completely unrelated, but looking at you reminded me. The Sharon who you brought back here seems somehow special. Her every movement seems to suggest she's more than just a maid. Person is overthinking things, however. Well, she's far more skilled than the average maid, that's for sure. Well, she's technically an assassin, intelligence agent, maid, and an enforcer of Ouroboros. But she has her priorities straight at the moment, so I'm fine with that. Back when I worked at the palace, I saw countless martial arts experts and skilled warriors. There's just something about her that makes me think she may be one of them too. But perhaps I'm imagining it. Nope, you're definitely not. Because she's the most capable fighter I've known of, and one of the cooler ones at that, because being like a court carder, that's just what I call it because of the anime I've seen, makes it such an interesting fighting style. I'm so glad that Lord Swarsh has finally woken up. Maybe jumping for joy right now in front of some guests when she heard the news. But I think I can let her off with that this once. I felt like doing the same thing myself, to be honest. I wish that we could relay the good news to Lady Elise as well. I suppose all I can do is keep praying that she'll return to us soon. Yeah, I haven't even considered that actually, that when she was taken, she saw her dad being cut down and stuff. She must be worried. She'll know that we'll do our best, but she doesn't know how we are. For all matter of purpose, to her, we might be suffering, we might be hurt. Yeah, we need to save her as soon as we can. We definitely should. Lord Schwartz is alright. Thank the goddess. I knew Shine never abandoned him. I just knew it. Moritz, I think you had more than enough to drink. Never. I'm celebrating. You can't celebrate without a drink or 3. More like 5. Just try not to have so many that you black out, okay? Yeah, just shoot a Baron. Yay. I hope he can come out of Asia soon. I knew that Lord Theo of all people would never kick the bucket that easily, but I'm still happy to know he's awake. I guess this one I can spend some time with drunken Moritz. I'll bring out some of the strong stuff for him. Next is rescuing that sister of yours, I guess. Still got fond memories of the days you'd eat sweets I'd made with big smiles on your faces. I won't stand for her being kidnapped, so go out there and get her, okay? Oh, that we will, that we will. Let's have some money back before we head over to the shops. Anybody else here? Of course, mocking us. But you are for later. And no Annabelle, so she's probably fishing out there again. Oh, I went to Plover the other day to buy a book, but I ended up buying the wrong one. Oh, silly me. It worked out in the end, mostly because this book is actually quite interesting. I think I might get the next volume even. You should try reading it yourself. I think you'll become a fan too. Gambler Jack, Chapter 5. Thanks, I'll read it if I get the chance. Oh, now that we can communicate with the outside world again, we're hearing all kinds of rumors. For one thing, there's apparently a really famous Alliance general over in the west who keeps winning one battle after another. Then there's the fact that the chairman of the Rifle Company is said to have gone missing. There's more too, pretty much all of it depressing. I almost wish we didn't know what was going on after all. I can't put into words just how relieved I was to hear that Lord Theo is awake. I've known your father since he was a young lad, Master Rean. I'm truly proud to have two. He's the very model of how a man, a noble, should be. I couldn't be happier to hear he's awake. I knew he'd come through eventually. We're all truly relieved that Lord Theo is finally awake. I'll have to take him some more of the mountain's blessing when I next go to visit him. Go for it. I'm sure he would be happy. Alright. Maybe some snowboarding before we continue on? You can now play the A2 course. Then let's do it. 23 out of 25? Hell no. We're gonna go for every single one of them. Ooh, other side. Sneaky bastards. I saw that. Almost getting me to run inside that wall. Come on. Get those flags. Be careful now. Ooh, I didn't see that one. I luckily got it. Well enough within the time.
I did it!
Perfect. Nope, we can finish that. Cleared the A2 course. Haha, that's my boy. I wouldn't feel right if a son of Ymir couldn't handle that course. Well, Here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. A hare. And I'll be sure to keep the course well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by. I certainly will. See you then. Alright, perfect. Not too shabby. I'm gonna head into the mountains for some hunting. Should go well. I used to do it all the time back in the Corps. I'll be sure to catch your dad something good to eat. Thanks, I guess. Still, don't forget to rest. You're really going to need it. Roger. I'm glad your dad's awake now. I'll be sure to catch him something he'll like for dinner tonight. Hey, guess what? We're gonna do a test run of the cable car today. And if that goes well, it'll be able to resume normal operations by tomorrow. Between this and Lord Theo waking up, it feels like there's been nothing but good news lately. And they're not complaining one bit. After all, the stuff that went down a week ago, I'm glad things are finally back to normal. I couldn't agree more. Well, good luck with getting the cable car running again. Thanks, I appreciate it. There's still plenty of things left to worry about, what with Elise still being missing and all. But moping around doesn't help anyone. We gotta focus on doing what we can and get things back to normal around here. And that's why I'm gonna do all I can to get that cable car up and running ASAP. Good going, Luke. Proper attitude to have. Alright, one more to go. And that's the most important one, the shops. And if they can get the cable car repaired again, they can update their stock. That wife of mine is causing trouble again, isn't she? Sorry about that. Appreciate it if you'd help her out with whatever crazy idea she had. Stop, Lord Rean. Ah, she has a quest for us? That wife of mine is causing trouble again, isn't she? Sorry about that. Anything new? Oh, do I want to buy it? I should, shouldn't I? Because I know if we get to a new area, we'll have better weapons there too, but I do want to make sure that everyone has everything else as well. Just in case there is something like have all weapons and all maxed out at the same time. These things, those are too bad. We don't want that. No new master quartz. And this is also for just in case we need to go up the mountain and the enemies there have been updated again. Yeah, we don't need to worry about you material, because as long as I don't spend it on frivolous things like accessories and stuff like that, and just keep it for weapons, we should be fine. And then along the way, if we do see something that we need with the word set in it, that's where we're definitely going to use it on. Because I'm pretty sure at some point, if there are sets, we're gonna use it to get the ore again, just like with last time. So you have to keep that in mind. Anything new? Nope, still the same thing. But I'm pretty sure we should be getting a better one later on when we get to the new area. Alright, yeah, as expected, of course. She is already fully upgraded. It's good. That means that we can still hold out a little bit before getting to level 2. I'm pretty sure that along the way we'll get better cores that need it, and then we can individually level up the necessary slots. But for now, it's way too expensive. We need a better source of sepit in order to do that. But we'll get there. Just a matter of time. Ooh, Alyssa. Oh, look who it is. You've come at the perfect time. I have? I can't say those words fill me with anything other than dread. Why would that be? I never cause anyone any trouble. Yeah, of course you don't. Well, anyway, as I was saying, now that we've got so many students here, I was thinking of treating them to this village specialty to welcome them. We have a specialty? Of course we do. We have the manju, the Eastern confectionery that Mr. Kafai brought here. I may have been the one who decided it's a village specialty, but the decision has been made and it is final. Right, anyway, so that's what you're going to make? That's right, here's just one tiny teeny little problem. I'm missing one very important ingredient to make them and I can't seem to get my hands on it. Which one? Azuki beans. I wouldn't be able to get your hands on some for me, would you, Rean? Well, I can see why you might have trouble getting them. They're not exactly well known here in the Empire. This might actually be pretty difficult, but I guess it couldn't hurt to try. What should I do? Try, of course. Well, admittedly, I like everyone to try some manju too. Alright, I'll give it a shot. As uncommon in Erebonia as they are, people do use them from time to time here. So someone somewhere is bound to have some left over. I suppose the best place to start would be with people who do a lot of cooking. Yay, well, good luck with your search. Quest Azuki Adventure started. They've come all the way here. It'll be a shame to let them leave without sampling our specialty dish at least once. You can't make manju without Azuki beans though. So if you could find some for me, that would be just wonderful. Alright, what do you have? Another recipe, perfect. Another issue. Ingredients are still good for now. I don't expect any changes in what we can buy here, cause, like I said, they still have no access. This is new? Part of a set, a small watch with a puppy on it. Prevents delay. Yeah, it's not something we definitely need to equip or anything, but we want... Maybe... Let's get 2. I'm not saying that we can deliver it 2 times when we have the full set, but it's a set, so we want it. Just having a quick look through here. I probably did it already once again in another episode, but if there's anything with the word set on it here as well. Yes, the Arc Tyrant Badge. This is a really, really good one. Very strong. Look at that, 2500 HP strength at ATS. We definitely would want this. I should try to keep in mind where we find the stores with a fighter badge, warrior badge, or gladiator badge. We need to buy tons of those. So if we get into an area where we can find these badges in a store, and I don't remember it, if you're watching, please remind me of it, that we need to buy at least 10 of these things. And grind money if necessary. Oh, this one is good as well. Mishi plush, Michette plush, and evil Mishi plush. Damn, look at these stats too. Like having one of these and then a ribbon like status preventer. Yeah, that would be amazing to have. Oh, this one too. Look at that crit. There are so many good ones. I don't think the fighter and stuff are part of the ones you can make here, can it? Nope. Oh well. So we have Petrified 2. Because the thing is, Seal, Petrify, Nightmare, things like that. In the previous game, Gold Steel 1, we had them and we used them the entirety of the game. So getting it from level 1 to level 2 would be something that's definitely worth it. I do wonder if at level 2 will we eventually also get to level 3, like 2 bars. That would be incredible. Like, I think Nightmare, Seal, and Petrify, those are the 3 statuses, to me at least, that are the most useful. This, no, because the thing is, if I finish enemies, I don't get the experience for them, so I don't like it, I don't want it. Alright, Alright, definitely something that in between the episodes I really need to have a look at. Same thing with these. Yeah, and that's the thing, that's the one thing that's gonna cost me a lot of view material. And I do hope we are getting a decent amount from enemy fights, but not as much as I am thinking of spending. Like here, like Golden Sphere R is definitely worth having this instead of the normal one. And it's just 1 with 3 view material, so it's not expensive. Yeah, still, like I said, when we're in Ymir, I really need to think about that and realize that if we keep on playing, we'll leave town. So before then, we need to have the party members selected that we want to take with us, potentially, and make sure we have the course to use with them. Alright, thank you very much. So, we talked to everyone. So I'm saying, let's see if we can solve that side quest before anything else. And then we can end off with a bonding event or 2. And of course, when she says you gotta ask someone who cooks a lot, there's one person, of course, that comes to mind. That is, of course, the chef of the Phoenix Wings. Excuse me, Werner, would you mind if I ask you a question? Of course not. Ask away. Rean asked Werner if he had any azuki beans. Well, I certainly do use them on occasion in my cooking. They have this unique flavor and texture that makes for a very interesting addition to certain dishes. Unfortunately, wild monkeys broke into the outdoor storehouse and made off with my entire supply. Oh, unfortunate, but that does happen from time to time. Indeed, it's part of and parcel of living in the mountains, I suppose. Well, thanks for telling me. I'll try my luck elsewhere. Come to think of it, I know someone else who's big on making confectionery. Do we? Maybe you should ask him if he has any beans. Couldn't we just go outside the village and hunt down those monkeys? That's an idea too, right? Who is gonna be the one with confectionery? Is it gonna be Luke or something? I can't actually remember anyone that actually has that. Is it Moritz? Or the tavern owner himself? Oh, wait, he did say so. That's true. Gerald's a big fan of making sweets, so maybe he has some azuki beans. It's worth a shot at least. Rean asked Gerald if he had any azuki beans. Ah, you're looking for some of those? Well, I do use them fairly often, yeah. Kiki loves the thing in paste form. Do you happen to have any on hand? Afraid not. I did have some, but they were stolen by some wild monkeys just the other day. I bet it's the same monkeys that attacked the Phoenix Wing storehouse. They've probably got a taste for them now. I'm gonna have to be more careful about locking them up in the future. Come to think of it, I do know one place you might try looking if you want some. Really? A while back, Kiki's beanbag split open and it was full of azuki beans too, and they went, well, everywhere. From what I hear, Luke was the one who gave her some replacement beans. Maybe you still got some left. He's not someone I would have thought of, but he sounds like as good a lead as any. I'll try asking. Good luck. Again, go after the monkeys, kick their asses, get the beans back. I know they're probably assuming that they already ate it, but still. Oh, that's not Luke, that's Elf. I know they look the same, but it's a little bit different. Hey, do you have a minute? Oh sure, what's up? Rean asked Luke if he had any azuki beans. Well, that's kind of an embarrassing question. It is? I'm not sure how it could be. Well, you know how my mom was when I got hired earlier this year, right? She couldn't stop smiling. She was so happy. She even went and made sekihan to celebrate. She overdid it, of course, and ended up with more leftover beans in the house than we knew what to do with. I've forgotten all about that. She only busts out the sekihan when it's something worth celebrating too. Think I could take some of those extra beans off your hands? Actually, Lisa was looking around for some too. So, sorry Rean, I ended up giving the last of it all to her. To Lisa? That's a surprise. I gave her a bunch though, so she might still have a few left. I'm sure she'd give you some if you asked. Can do. Thanks for the tip. Damn, all over the... Why don't we just hunt monkeys? They should be full of those beans by now. Could have a moment of your time, Lisa? Oh, of course. What can I help you with? Rean asked her if she had any Azuki beans. Oh, I certainly do. Luke gave me some not long ago. I developed an interest in them after hearing they're said in the East to have evil repelling properties. But after looking into them some more, I found out they're also very healthy and nutritious. Perhaps the origin of the belief that they repel evil is the fact that they keep you healthy, and thus repel evil in that sense. Father Bernard and I have started putting them in our oatmeal for that very reason. Really? It's kind of amazing to think of how many things you can do with Azuki beans. If you happen to have any left over, would you mind sharing some of them with me? Oh, not at all. Hold on a moment, I'll go get some. I should have plenty left in our storehouse. It's a storehouse? It's not outside, is it? It is, yes. Why do you ask? I have a bad feeling about this. We should hurry. I'm coming with you. Monkeys! Phew, it looks like the lock is still fine. But here they are. Damn, the green evil glare. Eek. That should keep them away for a while. Oh my, that was very impressive. Is that a skill you gained through your training? I didn't do anything special really, but as a precaution, I suggest you keep ingredients that monsters are likely to enjoy locked indoors in the future. No arguments here. But first... I should give you those Azuki beans that you wanted, shouldn't I? Thanks. It wasn't easy, but I managed to find some beans for you. Rean handed the Azuki beans to Camilla. Yes, thank you so much. I knew I could count on you. I'm just glad all the effort going to pay off once everyone gets to try our specialty. You know, they say that the more trouble you go through as a young person, the better off you are later in life. Anyway, now that I have these, time to make some manju. What? You're gonna make it now? First, we soak the beans in water. Then, when they're soft, you boil them like so. Then you add some sugar, boil them a bit more, and then you knead them like this. Do I really need to be here for this? 2 hours later, Ymir's famous manju were finally complete. Here you go, all finished. The finest homemade manju you ever did see. Make sure to share them, okay? Ymir manju for everyone. They do look pretty good. Thanks, Camilla. That was exhausting, but I guess it was worth helping her after all. You've proven all over again just how dependable you are, Rean. If I ever need help with anything else, I know who to call. Just try not to work me too much. Maybe I should use what ingredients I have left over to make some more for Lord Theo too. Well, whatever I do, thank you so much for your help. I'll be counting on you if I ever need anything else. I'll consider it. Good. Alright, there's one last thing I want to do before I'm ending this episode, and I will leave all the bonding events to next time. I want to see if I can find Annabelle on the road. Cool, friends. Who shall I take with us? Yeah, that's a good sense. You go there. No, not too close to Sharon. We don't want some weird stuff happening. Ooh, we're already level 3 with one another. That is good. Does mean we can also fish here again.
This spot looks perfect for fishing. Huh.
Come on, show me fish from other regions.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all. I'm just doing it for the little bit of extra sepith and points we get. That's all there is to it. But we did level up, so if we find Annabelle and we can go to the store, we might be able to get another rod, which will definitely help well fishing. I'll be right back. Is she here? Yeah, she is. Hey, damn monkeys. Yeah, you better run. So you're a silver angler now, are you? This calls for a celebration. Well, if you consider me giving you more items to trade points for something celebratory. And best of all, one of these items is a brand new rod. Try it out and aim for the greatness in the fishing world. I think I'll do just that. Thank you, Annabelle. Hell yeah, just 20 points. Again, this way too expensive is great, and if you can have it right now, it would definitely be a boon. But 300 points at this point in the game, way too much. This, however, like this is already starting to fighter badge, warrior badge. Is that thing that we really want only gonna be available here? So we need the next level of angler, and then we get the third badge, and then we can make them in a trading shop into that item. But then we need not only 2 of these for each, so that we can turn them into one of the other. Oh, I hope we'll get some other means of getting these as well, because there is just a finite number of points unless I go crazy and over procure ground bait and then get points like that, but that's gonna be a very long way. Getting to 150 points through ground bait means, let's say per fishing you get like between 3 or 4 points. It's a lot of ground bait to go through in order to get a warrior badge. Yeah. I think we need to save all the points so we can get 2 of those badges, so we can transfer 1 into the set item we have at the trading shop. I think that's what we should do. But for now, let's get 1 warrior badge. We'll see later who is gonna fit best with that. I'm thinking if we do go to Legram, Laura's gonna be there. She will be perfect with a bit of extra strength. Oh, you still need to talk to her? Perfect timing, Rean. I've just happened upon a new target. Given its brilliant blue color and massive size, I imagine it must be quite rare. Just you wait, mysterious fish. I'll have you fished up in no time. He won't escape my line for much longer, my little friend. Especially now that my pride's at stake. Alright, let's fish up the last few with our new rod. I'm gonna knock you down a pack, damn monkey.
Let's get this over with.
Let's move.
Yep, and that's how we all feel here. V after Rean? That doesn't happen too often.
Second form, Gale! Now!
Here I come. My turn. Eliminating targets. Very well.
Alright. Shadow Stitch
This
it
won't
is.
take long.
Damn, so strong. I love it.
Shadow Stitch.
Ooh,
Right.
twice damaged.
Eat that!
My turn.
Ooh, she's gonna bring our party to new heights of damage, that's for sure.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
I guess we are. Alright. That was just for fun. So let's fish up the last
I
ones.
could probably.
Oh, wait. Ah, didn't chase the Wrath. Damn. Oh well. Still have 2 left with the new rod. Might be a good way to see how much of a difference it is fishing. How much easier it is.
Caught one.
Standard rod modified for easy usage. Ideal for catching medium-sized fish. This is not a fish, this is crab. So I
Not
think
bad.
what this actually is means that you just catch things more easily. I don't think it means that now we can encounter medium fish. Not that we only get small fish if we use the other rod, right? Come here, a little bit more.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. We caught a fighter. Yeah, we do have a lot of ground bait for this point in the game. I think by the end of Cold Steel 1, I only had 6 at the end of the game. We already have 8 now, we're just getting started. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of ground bait we can use, and we might use to get more points for those badges. But I think if this is the only location we can get it, we're definitely not going to get to upgrade 10 of them. But we definitely need a set of those fighter badges and the one that we make from it, because that also was part of another type of set. Yes, gotta keep that in mind. Alright, you know what? I think that's it for today. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Next time we are going to go over all of our bonding events. Yes, return to Ymir, definitely. And we're gonna start off with the 3 that we pick, that we watch, but we do not pick. And then we're gonna reload and do the 3 that we do wanna pick, which is gonna be Sharon, Toval, and Alyssa. So that way we have the extras out of the way, and next time we can just focus on our classmates. Unless we get some more extracurricular activity characters. Because who knows, maybe in the next area we get Sarah. Because I'm pretty sure Sarah at some point will be part of our team as well. So many people, so many things to consider. But yeah, that's all for next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we're gonna see how we are bonding with our other classmates. See you then. Bye bye.